Good evening! Hello! Hi, guys. Holy cow. I'm kind of, I don't know, like tense and like stressed because we were watching Star Wars Return of the Jedi, and then all of a sudden I was just like, what time is it? And my dad's like, it's like 10 to 7. I was like, I just jumped up, and if I had food on my chest, food would have went everywhere, but it didn't. So anyways, we made it though. We made it. Everybody, how are you this evening? How is everybody? Stress needs some Nancy Drew. Jason, you are so right. Okay, who's here? Who do we have here? We've got Carly J. Jason Fotheringham. Excuse me for just butchering your name. Casey Nickerson, Nerdy Geek Gamer, Kelly Montgomery, Tori Samar, Allison W. Peters, In Summer Reading Nook. Casey Nickerson, I said your name already. It's Lou Fisser, welcome to the stream. Brittany Whited, welcome to the stream. Ellie S. Jenny Taylor. Oh, Head of Spectre. Casey. I said Casey third time. Casey, you're extra special tonight. And Pomaport? Pomaport. I am so sorry if I just butchered your last name. Hi everybody. How's it going? You'll never find out if the Jedi returns. I know. Oh, it's awful, but. No, we were watching the Harmy Despecialized edition. I'm not sure if it's going to show up super well here, if it shows up at all. It might not show up. But either way, it's sweet. It's awesome. And it costs like $50. How are you guys doing tonight? What's going on? We're playing Message in a Haunted Mansion, which is, for those that didn't know... Oh, I don't have the screen up. Let's try and just change that here. Anytime now. Oh, this is really embarrassing, guys. I'm so sorry. There it is. We're playing Message in a Haunted Mansion tonight. Yay. Oh, man. Nostalgia. Yeah, it's Lou Fisser. Welcome to the stream. Haven't seen you here before. I've seen you in Kalina's streams. I know I've seen you there several times. Welcome to the stream. Palma Porte, welcome. Is French for Applegate. No way. Oh, Pumport. Thank you so much for correcting me. I appreciate that. And I apologize for just butchering it. It's in the morning for you. Oh, good morning, it's the Fisser. Oh my goodness. And Alyssa, oh, welcome to the stream. Alyssa, so great to have you in chat. Great to see you here. How's everybody doing tonight? How's everyone's day? How's it been? Oh, I feel like I'm on just such a high of energy from like freaking out. We were like in the middle of the speeder bike chase scene on Endor, and then all of a sudden I was just like, this is awesome. Head of Spectre, are you sick? Do you have COVID? Every time was your first game. We're so blessed by her interacting when they were making 2 games a year. Jason, you're so correct. French is a silly language, it's so true. Yeah. Found you through Kalina since you pop by your streams. Yeah, I try and make it to as many of Kalina's streams as possible. Don't make all of them, but I do my best. 6 hours of lectures today, Jenny Taylor. Oh my gosh. Alyssa, is your first, Amy Chan was your first game. How many of you guys had this as your first game? How many of you guys had Haunted Mansion as the first Nancy Drew game ever? Pre-ordered the deluxe edition of Hogwarts Legacy for the Switch. Nice! That's awesome. Oh, and Kalina, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Shout out to Kalina. We were just talking about you and how we know each other. We know everyone from your streams. It's great. Everyone knows each other. It's awesome. Oh, this is your first ND game? Right on, right on. Yeah, the music's not very Haunted Mansion-y, is it? Let's change that. There we go. That's all right. For some reason, the music for Mysteries volumes that Her Interactive has, they're like so loud. Like I've got my stream volume at half, like 50%, and I've got Spotify volume at 50%. If I crank it, this is how I won't actually do it. It's too mean. It's just loud. Making quesadillas, right on. Ellie Royal Tower's your first one. But Whack was the first you beat. Okay, interesting. Spent more time working on my Iggy sculpture, right on. From 93, and I grew up with Nancy Drew, and my sister borrowed the game. Oh, right on. That's amazing. Maggie, welcome to the stream. Any music is... No, Nancy Drew music is not on Spotify. But what you can do, if you have Nancy Drew music, is you can import these songs from your PC library. And it will like, if I just do this, I'll show you here. I'm gonna try something. We're gonna try something. I think it's this one. It's definitely not that one. It's this one. Hey! Yeah, you guys can go follow me on Spotify if you want. This is my Nancy Drew playlist, and I've just imported all the soundtracks right into here, so I can just play all of them at my, except for Midnight in Salem, at my convenience, which makes things super easy. But yeah, I wish it was on Spotify though. If it was on Spotify, that'd just be great. Here's a plug. Cheers, Alyssa. Cheers to that. Was everyone drinking tonight? I've just got water, as usual. Oh, okay, well, should we play? Should we hop in? Should we play? Should we stop the music? And should we actually start the game? Oh, look at that. Actually, perfect. Nice. Listen to your Nancy Drew music playlist on YouTube. Oh, thanks so much. I'll go check the Spotify one out. Yeah, so the Spotify one, so you can't actually listen to the Spotify playlist unless you have those exact tracks imported into your Spotify as well. It's a very finicky process. So basically, you'd have to do it. Like import the tracks to Spotify yourself. It's a whole thing. Anyways, we're gonna see if this works. If it doesn't work, we're gonna try it again. It's supposed to be a black screen. It's not working. We're gonna try that again. This I want to be not that. Definitely not that. But this. Here we go. No, not that. This. No! This is unbelievable. That was ludicrous. That took way too long to sort out. How are the audio levels? Is the game too quiet? Because it looks like it's probably a bit quiet. I'm going to turn that up just a little bit. Actually. Oh yeah, we're fine. Oh. What really makes a great Nancy Drew game is the ambience. No, I completely agree. Top tier game. It's so good. Audio's okay? Perfect.
Hi, it's Nancy Drew. Welcome to my latest cyber mystery. Message in a haunted mansion.
Shoot.
Choose your difficulty level to start off. If you're new to adventure games, you might want to click on the tutorial button to learn how to play the game.
Okay, quick question for you guys. We doing junior or senior detective? What do you guys think? I don't care what Grant says. This game is top 5 for me. It's a good game. It's a really good game. It's a very good game. Got 2 votes for senior. 1 for junior. No question. Senior, junior. Oh, I think we've got more for senior right now than we do. Excuse me. Okay, what is going on here? Oh, there it is. Whatever makes your heart flutter. Junior for the harder. Senior suffer. How many do we have for senior? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, we'll go senior. Might turn this down just a little bit.
Dear Bess, hello from stormy San Francisco. This time I'm staying in a beautiful Victorian mansion. You'd love the room I'm in. It's full of old Chinese furnishings and some interesting knickknacks. The owner of the house, Rose Green, is a friend of Hannah and asked me to come out and help her with some renovation work. She and her friend Abby hope to turn the place into a bed and breakfast by next month. But from what I gathered, Rose isn't sure if she can open in time. Ever since they started the renovations, they've had a lot of accidents. Could it be just bad luck, or is there something more sinister at work? I'm sure I'll find out. Love, Nancy.
And here we are. This track is so good. This environment is so pretty. And this bed was reused in Ghost of Thornton Hall. Anyways, in Summer Reading Nook, doesn't senior detective not read the poem out loud or something? It's very true. It's very true. I think some of the words are highlighted in junior, like the like child, beginning, Oh god, 10 or daughters, I think it is. Yeah, like all those words are highlighted in junior, I think, but not in senior, as far as I know. Nerdy Geek Gamer, I can't get my physical copy of this to play in my PC, but I can get my digital copy that I bought off Steam. Oh, that's something. At least the digital one works. It's the same bed. It is the same bed. Isn't that amazing? It's just the dragon's not there, but the pillows, everything's the same, except the textures and the colors and everything. That's all different. But otherwise, it's the same bed, which is something. Daughters of Diligence earn the gold of 9 dragons. Oh, you wish you had a canopy bed when you were a kid? Right on. Yeah, they're pretty sweet. They're pretty sweet, aren't they? I always like the ones where the canopy goes over the entire bed, because those ones are cool. Bothers me how it's positioned though. Just some hotel or something where every room is based off of the different games, especially the bedrooms. Oh, that would be sweet. I always imagined like having like a Nancy Drew like theme park. You know, you can go to like Maxine's for lunch and then pop by the haunted carousel, you know, just to do a ride around. Or you can go explore the haunted mansion, for instance. Or what else do we have? See the Tesla coil in action. You know, just like all these cool things that you could do so much. Watch a play at the amphitheater. Like that would just be so awesome. Charity, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. How you doing? How's your day been? I can't remember what I'm supposed to do here. I think we talked it. Yeah.
Hello, Nancy. I see you've arrived safely from your long journey. But I'm sensing an aura of danger around you. I can tell you're an inquisitive type, a little skeptical, and that you don't believe in ghosts.
Nerdy Geek Gamer, I also was born in the year of the dragon. Let's go. How about you? How about everyone else? What year, what animal year, what Chinese year were you born in? Zodiac year. Bloody hell, I really don't know the, anyways. But yeah, I think, I know I'm the dragon.
How do you know I don't believe in ghosts?
I know many things. I know how to communicate with the spirits, and I know things about people that they don't tell me. Call it intuition or ESP. The spirits in this house are interested in you, especially since you don't believe in them. Watch out. They may give you a rough time just to get your attention.
Spooky ghosts. Jason is the rooster. Right on. Has everyone seen that goth roller coaster concept? No, I haven't. Well, maybe I have, but... Oh! Yeah, I think I did, actually. I think I did, yeah. Alyssa, you're the monkey. Right on. Chimpanzee that. Allison the goat. Right on. Pig. Horse. Dog. Rabbit. Dog. Monkey. Ram or sheep. Monkey Solar New Year. Okay. Oh, that's awesome. You're the tiger. Some characters are straight up savage towards Nancy in the games I live for. I know.
Does your intuition tell you who could be behind these recent accidents?
I'm not sure, but for some reason the name Valdez has a strong connection with this mansion.
Well, you'll be the first to know if I find a ghost floating over my bed.
Do you dare mock the supernatural? Just bear in mind what I've told you about this place. Spirits of the deceased can do unimaginable harm, especially to those who don't believe. Now, if you will please excuse me, I need to prepare myself for this evening. At that time, more will be revealed.
Fantastic. You read the Message in a Haunted Mansion book? Oh, I still really want to read that. I mean, there's a lot of books, Nancy Drew books I've got to read. And when I say a lot, I mean like most of them. Because I've still only read the first 5 and The Clue and the Satin Mask. Which is like 33, 31. I don't know what it is, but yeah. But like, I've got a lot of reading to do. Still working through Stranger Things right now. Final Scene in your top 3. Final Scene is so good.
Hello, Nancy. I'm very glad you could come out here. We can really use your help, seeing how far we are behind schedule. Are you all ready to do some renovation work?
I sure am. This house must have quite a history. What do you know about it?
Not very much, but Abby found some interesting old papers that might give us clues about the history of the house.
Ooh.
They're in the parlor if you want to take a peek. There's also an old-time saloon in the basement, so it's possible the house was once a hotel.
Rose's head movements. I know. I know. The character animations for the earlier games, they're pretty iconic. They're pretty iconic. But you know why? It's because They did everything, because in the later games they were all like full animations. And when I say later games, I mean I think it was from like either the Captive Curse or Alibi and Ashes onward. But for a lot of the games, like in this game, the head is one animation, then the right arm is one animation, the left arm is one animation, and most times the torso just stays in place if you watch carefully. It's something.
Last night, you mentioned some accidents. What exactly happened?
I don't know where to begin. It started out with some small but irritating things. But then the scaffolding collapsed, and just last week we had a gas leak. I really don't know whether I can stand much more of this. I would love to have a week without any accidents.
Ellie, you feel like you're one of the few people who thinks this is, the final scene is C or D tier. Interesting. I really like it because, well, I just love old theaters. I love the characters, I love the music, but it was also the very first game that I ever beat, which was sweet for me. Nancy's tone of this game is it's so funny. It's so funny. How did you find Charlie? Been collecting Nancy Drew and Hardy Boys books since I was 4. Yeah, my collection, I'd show you, but this whole side of the room's a mess. But I've got quite a few, I think almost all of the original Blueback Hardy Boys books. I'm just missing 58. Number 58, I think. That's the one I'm missing. And I don't, yeah, that's the one I'm missing. And then a few, like I think 8 Nancy Drew books I'm missing, but yeah. Final Scene's are absolute favorite. Can't wait for. I cannot wait to stream Final Scene. There's so many games I can't wait to stream. And at this rate,
I can understand your frustration.
it's going to be about 2
Do
years
you think
before
it's
we start
just bad
streaming
luck?
number
I'm not
7.
one to believe in bad luck.
I
but
just
it's
love
been
reading
one
chat.
thing after another. Maybe Charlie doesn't have the expertise for these renovations, but his rates are so affordable. I sometimes wonder, though, if this old house would be worth more burned to the ground. Enough chit-chat. Hannah tells me you're a
Prince
real pro
Charmstrong.
with puzzles. Take a look in the corner. Those wood tiles should fit inside the inlay pattern of the floor. Abby and I tried for hours, but it's just too complicated. I'm sorry for not introducing you around, but everyone posts their schedule here in the dining room. It's kind of like Command Central. Let me know how far you get with that puzzle. And thanks again for helping us, Nancy.
The writing for this game is something else. I think Robert Riedel and Kate Riedel wrote this game. I think, if I remember correctly. Now this puzzle is really interesting. For those of you who've played it, you know it's very particular about where these pieces get placed. And you can't just like say, oh, that looks good. It has to, look at this, it has to light up, and there has to be no white edge around any of the sides. It's like so particular about it. It drives me crazy. And I actually spoke to, or had an email conversation with the guy who programmed this game, Mr. Wayne Sykes. And he said that programming this puzzle was a fun challenge, but it was very difficult. And I don't doubt it, because this is such a royal pain. It'd be great if they remastered this game so that this could be solved. Or that fixed, I guess. But because of this puzzle, yeah. How many people got turned off of the Nancy Drew games because of this puzzle? I'm curious.
Inlay puzzle coming along?
Okay, but I
I did finish. I wasn't
Don't
looking
work
though.
too hard.
Oh, Nancy.
How's that inlay puzzle coming along?
I finished it.
Wonderful. But now I've got something else for
Yes.
you. I set up a ladder upstairs so you can chip off the broken tiles on the hallway ceiling. You'll need to look around for a chisel or paint scraper for the job. I'm not sure where Charlie keeps them.
Heel Goth. Yes, this game does have a Game Boy Advance version, and it is quite different. Quite different in a lot of ways, but yes, it does have a GBA version. And Secrets Can Kill was supposed to have a GBA version. Never happened though.
She was the drama coach back in River Heights, and we worked on a couple of plays together. My bid on this house was too low, so she pitched in her savings to help me get the place. If it weren't for Abby, I couldn't have afforded this place.
What is Abby planning for tonight?
She's putting on some kind of seance tonight to contact these ghosts or whatever she thinks is causing all of these accidents.
Figure all the triggers for the haunts in this game. Yeah, you did. I'd like to say that we did. But yes. But actually, you guys, yeah, in all seriousness, if you go to Story Retold or Kalina's website, kalinaherman.com, she has a full list of all the triggers in this game. And so a trigger would be like you talk to Rose to trigger the inlay puzzle, and you talk to Rose to trigger getting the paint scraper, which triggers the bedpost. Yeah, there's like a whole bunch of it's fascinating. It's all done through a logic system in the games, through flags. So it's like, yeah, it's interesting because we've got this in our inventory, so this would check off a flag. Like there's a whole, I don't know. There's a whole system to it. It's quite complex, but at the same time, not complex. I don't know. Sorry, Kalina, I did not mean to. You do give us an acknowledgement. I did not mean to sound ungrateful. Spooky. I just love this environment. It's so cool. It's so pretty. It reminds me of my aunt's house, actually, Uncle and Aunt's house in Vancouver. And the music, I know the music. Robert Riedel wrote the soundtrack for, or sorry, Robert Riedel. Kevin Manthe wrote the soundtrack for this game in one day. Now this here is the Parrot Camp Susie house, which is the house that this house was based off of, which is pretty sweet. I think it's in Noonan, Georgia. I think. Please don't do the Argo Fump thing when you get the letter. Okay. Wasn't planning on it, but I did when I was younger, on one of my first live streams of this game, but new plans due
Hi,
tonight.
You must be Nancy. My name's Charlie.
Nice to meet you. Rose and Abby really have their hands full with this house.
Yeah, most of these Victorian mansions need a lot of work, but I don't mind getting my hands dirty, you know? This place will look great once it's finished.
Yeah, it will.
Do you think you'll be open in time with all of these accidents and delays?
Yeah. Well, now that you're here, sure.
Ned Nickerson.
You don't sound convinced.
Charlie, my
Yeah,
beloved.
I mean, I know Rose is all concerned, but you gotta expect a few things to get out of control with these big projects. Accidents happen, you know?
Sure, but why so many?
I have no idea. People are blaming me, but it's not my fault. I know what I'm doing. I know how to do this work. Listen, Nancy, I really need to get back to work. I'm repairing some floorboards, so be careful walking around. Rose was looking for you earlier. Maybe she has something for you to do. See ya.
Haven't finished the page for the full walkthrough trigger elements, just the haunts so far. Oh, okay. The Abby Charlie confrontations have a clash. Interesting. Okay. Found the Blackmore DVD version was frustrating because of how long it takes to walk around. Yeah, no, that's fair. Yeah, that's very fair. If you actually play the Blackmore DVD version on PC, like just in like Windows Media Player or I think I did VLC Media Player, if you double click, it skips that walking animation and just it's a slower. It becomes a slower version of the Nancy Drew game. You won't actually hear the music as often if you do that, but it works. Argo Fump did hit 56,000 subscribers. He did indeed. Charlie's existence is the reason we never got a physical version of Ned. So true. It's so true. Oh man. Yeah, that's very true. That's great. I love that. I'm prepared to play the DVD curve. Was hoping it won't be as bad as Ice for the Wii. It's not. It's not. Because there's no loading screens in DVD Cur. There's just like loading screen after loading screen after loading screen in Ice for the Wii. But This was always one of my favorite haunts right here. Always loved that one. Excuse me. Oh, by the way, well, I almost said I'm in this game. I am, but I'm not. I'm not because my name is spelled incorrectly. Dear Hugh with an E. Ugh. Sorry to anybody named Hugh with an E, but that's the worst spelling of the name. It really is. Oh, he's not even here. Although I shouldn't say that. I think H-E-W is probably the worst version of the name. Wish the scaffolding was explorable. I know, yeah. It'd be kind of cool just to like go up there and such. Anyways, what time is it? It is... Oh, okay. So we're going to just skip ahead just a little bit because I want to go talk to the man. I think he shows up at noon. Makes me think Huey. Huey, Dewey, and Louie. Yeah, not a fan of that spelling by any means. H-U-W is always the way to go. My coworker today, I went into work. My coworker found out that, because I've got my own like playlist, music playlist at work that I just turn on because it's just so much easier. Anyways, and she's just like, yeah, I don't know who put this together. I'm just like, well, I put it together. And she's like, yeah, but your name's spelled wrong. And she's like, I'm like, no, it's not. She's like, yeah, there's a W in it. I'm like, yeah, H-U-W. And she's like, that's how you spell your name? I'm just like, yeah. That's it. That is it. H-U-W. H-U-W. That is the best way of spelling Hugh. Fight me on that one.
Hello. I was so wrapped up in my book, I didn't hear you come in.
Hardest to pronounce.
My name is Lewis Chandler.
Hardest to pronounce, coolest to see. Yeah, the Huey decimal system. Huey Lewis in the news.
I didn't mean to startle you. I'm Nancy Drew. I came out to help
Oh,
Rose
God,
and
yeah.
Abby with the renovation.
Oh, God, yeah.
Yes, well, I'm very glad you're here.
Yeah, Rachel has to be spelled R-A-C-H-E-L. R-A-C-H-A-E-L is like, that one really throws, it's like Rachel. Rachel. Now, best is H-U-G-H, Kalina. I don't know. And I'm only saying that because, well, Hugh Danforth from Midnight in Salem he's like a pretty mid character, but his first name is Hugh and it's spelled H-U-G-H. However, Hugh Penvelin.
Are you a friend of Rose?
Yes,
Hugh
I'd
Penvelin
like to think so,
shares
but I'm an antique
that
dealer
spelling.
and a client told
And
me
was
that
supposed to be
Rose and
H-U-W,
Abby
and then they
recently
changed
acquired
it.
the estate. I'm an authority on the Victorian era, so they
Can't
were
believe
only
that.
too happy to
I'm
let
so
me
annoyed
use
at
the
that.
library in exchange for my advice on the renovations.
You must know a lot about the house's history.
Actually, I'm a bit in the dark about this particular property. However, as far as Victorian mansions go, I don't see anything remarkable about this one.
Abby thinks the mansion is haunted.
Does she? There have been documented cases of hauntings in older mansions. And I might add, not all of the hauntings were by friendly spirits.
My brother's named Sean, but gets misspelled. Yeah, Sean, Sean, or Shaun. Yeah, so that, I actually didn't release that clip yet. So you guys can hear it here first. But Robert, when I was playing playing Curse of Blackmore Manor with Kalina and Robert, it was I think it was a brief intermission that we took or something. And then we came back, and I don't know why I didn't include it in the main playthrough. But in Robert's notes, Hugh Penvelin was originally spelled H-U-W because H-U-W is a Welsh spelling from Wales, which is in that part of the world. So, you know, it makes sense that it would have been H-U-W and not H-U-G-H, but apparently marketing thought that H-U-G-H worked better.
Do you think a ghost is causing
Too
these
bad.
accidents?
Accidents?
Robert was sticking out for
I
me
know Rose
before
has
I even met
mentioned
him,
some
so I
inconveniences
that's
like
all right.
that wall covering and the light supplies, but I would hardly call those accidents. I'm sorry, but I'm quite busy at the moment, and although I'd like to talk, I really don't have the time. Please, excuse me.
It would have been, yeah, it would have been awesome if they just changed or kept it as H-U-W. It would have been amazing. Blackmore Manor would have been like at the top of my list for favorite games instantly. But no. Perhaps one day in the future. Ooh, spooky ghost. Katie Burnett, welcome to the stream. How you doing? How's it going? I don't want to talk to you. I don't know why I came in here. I want to go upstairs and talk to Abby.
spirits wish to speak to you, Nancy. Tonight, I will channel their energies to deliver a message. Meet me down in the basement, if you dare. Please sit down.
We really don't have time for this.
Let us begin.
Such a good
We are
scene.
gathered here tonight to contact the shades of those who have passed before us. Gaze into the crystal.
Oh, you want a
ball.
shade? I got a
It
shade.
will answer all of our questions.
There it is.
What's that?
It's called Lampy.
Who has called me forth from the great beyond?
We have. Are you the spirit known as Valdez?
I was once called that in the world of the living.
Are you the spirit who has caused these accidents?
I have come back searching for her, my wife. Where can she be?
The spirits have spoken. The seance is over.
We've got a busy day tomorrow, and no more time for these games, Abby. And make sure you blow out the candles on your way up. I don't want to wake up and find the house on fire.
What a great scene that is, eh? Remember this game being canceled for having witchcraft in it? Exactly. Totally. Lampy like the brave little toast. No, actually Lampy like Larry Boy. and the angry eyebrows. That's what I was quoting there, yeah. Oh my word. I'm doing good, Katie. Thank you very much. Could have been like Argo Fam saying, yeah, I'll tell you what, if I ever get in a Nancy Drew game, or if I get in the credits of a Nancy Drew game, that game will be instantly my favorite, for sure. Hands down. I'm still hoping that will happen one day, but who knows? I'm curious who actually did that crying dial or sound effect. I think Megan Geyser did some of the ghostly sound effects, so that might have been her, but I can't honestly remember. To dream the impossible dream. I know. POV Rose is crying over the cost of living in San Fran. Yeah, exactly. I don't know. The way I'm getting my fill of being, working on a Nancy Drew game is working on Amelia Darnell. That's how I get my kicks. And there it is, one of the most iconic keys in the entire series. And shows up in this game and Old Clock, I think it is the other one. And this poster here, I've got the art for that somewhere. I'll have to pull that one out later and show you guys, but it's a sweet little poster. Although we do see it later in a book. Actually, that's true. That is true. Oh, we can look here. That's right. We'll grab that. Even though you don't actually have to do anything, we'll just take anything. Take it anyways. We can play around with it later, which is all right. So maybe we'll do that. And then we're also gonna do this. The clock in Jim March's office. Yes, exactly. How did you get the art? I got the art from the Google machine.
It's stuck.
The lovely, lovely internet. Oh, goodness. I probably can't do this yet. I'll do this. Actually, don't. According to my notes, you don't have to do this puzzle at all. Oh, hold on. No, I do know what the combo is, though. It's, E. A, B, C, D, E. There it is. That's the one. Jenny Liz, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for becoming a member, by the way. I saw that, like, I don't know, I think it was like a day or two after you became a member, so thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I promise to get more content made for members. Life has been so busy, and when I'm not busy, the last thing I want to do is do more work. I'm so lazy. So lazy. But thank you so much. The answer to the piano puzzle is a core memory for me. Well, see, I So, like, I enjoy playing the piano a lot, and I usually do. 99% of the time, I cannot remember what piano keys are which just by looking at them. I've got to count A, B, C, D, E, F, G, but I figure it out eventually. There are a couple puzzles you can skip in Shadow Ranch. It's very true. 7 keys thoughts. Will 2024 see a new game? Ooh. I don't know. I don't know. That's going to be a tough one to say for sure. Mystery of the 7 keys. I don't know what it means. I think Kalina probably has more information on that than I do. Don't go asking her, though, because she's probably not allowed to say anything. But as for will we or will we not see a new game, I honestly don't know. It's so tough to say because Her Interactive literally just does marketing. And that's it. They don't... Like, what I really want to know... I really want to know what the CEO does every day for work. I really want to know what she does when she goes to work every day. Like, desperately want to know. Oh, we can actually take this and put it over here. Maybe it's down here. There it is. My love, here is the key you will need. The bandit's treasure. Find Diego on stairs. Stairs. Tough to say. Yes, you do have info. Do not know when it will be released exactly. What does your heart tell you? My heart tells me it's not happening. That they're not gonna do another game. But I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It's like impossible to say. There is no information anywhere on anything that has any new stuff. Nothing. And it's so weird because when we were waiting for Midnight in Salem, we at least had the title of a game and we knew they had announced it. We knew sort of the general idea of it. And so that kind of kept us coming back. We knew what was going to be, that there was something that they were planning. But now we have no idea. There's no... They have publicly said a new game is in the works. That's true. But the marketing team has also said they have no idea what is going on the production side of things. They just know that they're allowed to say that a new game is in the works. Oh, whoops. Hold on a second. Something's wrong here. Oh, that's why. I'm such a numpty. Okay, never mind. Never got upset at her because they delayed mid though. Yeah. Yeah, no, can we mount pressure? No. Yeah, everyone got upset at her because they delayed mid. They probably think... Yeah, no, like, probably saying nothing is the safest route. But if they give us anything, I don't want a release date. I don't care about a release date. What I want... Okay, so that's the... What I want is some sort of tangible proof that a game is being made. And whether that is a video from Penny Milliken herself, a screenshot of concept art, something. I don't know. Just something. I don't know. I just want something to at least have, like, I don't know. For games that took them 4.5 years to make, it was not a game. Yeah, I don't think it actually took them 4.5 years. I think it took them only a year and a half. Obviously, there's like a 4.5 year gap between Sea of Darkness and Midnight in Salem coming out, but I don't think they were working on it the whole time. They were working on the first version with the in-house team, which I really want to see more of. But yeah, wish they're more open. TBH. I mean, any updates as to what they're? Yeah, I know. Being more open would be brilliant, but that's probably not going to happen. Hard to repair the connection when most familiar faces are gone. Yeah, I think the only person working there from before the layoffs, only 2 people, I think, are Maureen Carroll, if she's still there, and Penny Milliken. I think that's all that's left. They did trademark the term Mystery of the Seven Keys. Do you think it's... Oh, if they were writing a book called Mystery of the Seven Keys, I would totally buy it, and I'd read it. But, you know, it just wouldn't quite be the same. But it'd still be, at least it'd be something. At least they'd be doing something. That would be hilarious, actually. If that's what Penny does every day, is like she goes to work and she just starts writing another chapter for Mystery of the Seven Keys. Oh, man. From C to May was like going from a king-size bed with Egyptian cotton sheets to a doormat. Yeah. Yeah. A game is in the works. It would be nice. But they have been saying that. But it's just, again, it's just hard to know for sure. Salad, welcome to the stream. How you doing, buddy? He was used to not knowing if there would be a new game or when there would be one for the game. Sorry. As someone who is used to not knowing if there would be a new game or when there would be one for game series, okay. I'm completely okay with waiting. Yeah, I'm fine with waiting as long as it takes. I'm totally fine with that. I'm used to the wait now. But what is just, it just gets under my skin. It just gets under my skin that we just have nothing. And that her will just go back to the C engine. They won't. They definitely will not go back to the old Nancy Drew engine. It was so... Oh, I feel like I don't even want to play the game. I just want to talk about this now. This is just so exciting for me to talk about. They won't go back to the C engine because the Sea of Darkness engine was old and outdated and very clunky to use. And there's a whole process of stuff. So they would have to make all the environments in 3ds Max. They'd have to render out all the scenes, do all the character animations in Maya, render all those out, fit everything together, stitch everything together with Lua code, and then bada bing, bada boom. And it's a pretty like standard for games as well, is to do that. But they could do that in Unity. They could do that in Unreal. They could do that in Construct 2 or 3, I guess. They wouldn't. Their engine was not the issue. It was the people behind the game, the developers. That was the issue with Midnight in Salem. Maybe Seven Keys is a sequel to Codes and Clues. I've never considered that, and that I would laugh so hard at. Oh my goodness. Isn't it that you're going to enter the public domain in a few years? No. Yes and no. The very first versions of, I think the first 3 books, those will be entering the public domain, but nothing else. Let's not even joke about that. Seeing Alyssa and not Oxalyssa. I know, yeah. Well, yeah, that's so true, yeah. Never Ending Fur, welcome to the stream. I saw you in, were you here for the first couple streams or the first stream? I can't remember. But I know I saw you, I think, in Kalina's. Oh, no, but you, I can't. Welcome. welcome. Andrew, how's it going? What did you miss? Well, I've been sitting here for, I don't know. We're 45 minutes into the game, and I've done, like, literally nothing because we've been talking about the feature of Her Interactive. It's been great. Anyways, I'm just going to just completely distance myself from chat for a little bit. I'm having way too much fun talking to you guys, but I wouldn't mind continuing the game. It is currently almost midnight in the game, which is always good. Although I shouldn't actually be doing this on this floor. I gotta go down to the bottom floor and do this. You know, boo. I'll read chat in a second. We gotta make some progress first before we keep going. Chat's a privilege. Being able to read chat is a privilege. Playing the game that's the real job. I don't know why, but the render of the cup, I always just thought looked so good. It'd be cool to have China like this. I think that'd be really neat. Because we got 2 tiles. Perfect. So while we're still awake and everyone else is asleep, gonna pop over here, take that, and yeah, we'll do this first.
It won't fit.
The music gets scary. The lantern. We need the lantern. Ooh. Yeah, this is it's always been one of my favorite things to come back here. I've always loved it. All right. Let's do the maze game instead of actually just cheating and putting in the correct info. Have I played the Sherlock Holmes games? No, I have not. Coco Channel or Chanel Channel. I'm so sorry if I mispronounced your name again. Welcome to the stream. How's it going? Pumport, welcome, or thank you so much for hanging out. I hope you have a lovely night, and we will see you next time. Cheers. I'll do this with an actual supernatural game. I think they tried that with Midnight in Salem, but it just didn't work out. Ooh la la, I do believe I'll peep. Classic, or the chase scene music and ice at the end. It's a great song, that one. 5-week workshop with my English students in an IT school on the Nancy Drew games. Nice. Yeah. Oh, totally. Yeah, totally. Yeah, Jason. There's so many cool things to look at there for sure. 3D in a 2D game. I know. This is always one of my. I'm so annoyed they never did this later on in any of the games. Because obviously that means that the engine could support 3D, but they just didn't do it. Oh, Jack Sampson. Hold on, have you been around here for a while, Jack? Oh, Jack, have I not said welcome to you yet? Welcome to the stream, Jack. How you doing, buddy? I'm so sorry. The chase music and Ice Clock, Taut, and Turn are great. Oh, yeah. Okay, let's do this. Now, fun fact, if you press the letter M on the keyboard, you can get a map, which I might actually do because the map in the Senior Detective is a lot larger than in Junior. So I'll just refer to it if I feel like I'm lost. Can I turn it off, actually? Oh, I can. Nice. It's so stupid, but part of me thinks that doing like a mini game of just the mazes from this game would kind of be a fun little app to have. You know what I'm saying? I think it'd just be so ridiculous, but still like, kind of fun just to open this up and have this really. But it'd be better if it was like WASD and you just like move faster throughout the world or throughout the map. I think it'd be just kind of fun. I don't know. My game dev mind is always thinking, oh, can I make this? Can I make that? Can I make this? I actually started learning yesterday how to write in C#, and it's so much fun. But man, sometimes I think I'm smart and I'm really not, and it becomes difficult. Absolutely difficult. Uh-oh. I think we're stuck. Oh, no! Oh, no! Guys, we're up here, and we have to go all the way down there. Oh, no. See, this is, you know what? No, we're going to do this. We're going to do this. We're absolutely going to do this. Totally. Only one post from me. Okay, perfect. Best love story in the series. Yeah, it's a really good one. I will give you that for sure. Type M. Did that. Internet in 2000 was dial-up. See, I would never know about that because I was born in 2000. I was a little baby then. Same engine from Vampire Diaries to Sea of Darkness. It totally was. So, here's the thing about the Nancy Drew engine. There wasn't, from my understanding, there wasn't an interface to it. So, it was all done through code rather than like a proper engine. Like a proper like a program that you could use, like Unity or something, right? Like that has an interface that you could interact with and all that stuff. And I think they made interface modules for the Nancy Drew engine, but I don't think there's an actual interface. And I could be wrong because I've never actually, seen what they used in-house as it was, but again, I could be totally wrong. Not a 90s baby. No way. I was born in 00. Or technically 000, I guess, if you're... Okay, I gotta go which way? Oh, I've definitely gotta go this way then. Okay, don't I? Use Notepad++ and basic code to help program a few sound effects. Yeah! Because that was done in Lua, that stuff, which is awesome. And Lua is a great language that I would love to learn how to use. Okay, where am I going wrong here? Well, I'm not going wrong. I'm going the right way. Can't remember the interface if there was one. Yeah, I don't... Again, this is just my... I obviously didn't work there, and I never saw anything that... I've seen screenshots of stuff, but I don't think there was any screenshots of like an interface for the engine that came up in the screenshots that I've seen. Because to my knowledge, it was just code. Like, it was just lines of code that made up, the engine to actually run the game. How the heck am I older than you? Yeah, so Kalina, we found out the other day, last week, I'm older than Jenny Taylor by 2 days. It's amazing. I couldn't believe it. I was like, what? No, we don't want to go this way. We want to go this way. Sarah, welcome to the stream. How you doing? How's your day been? What's going on? Oh, mate, what's going on? Oh, let's not go that way. So cool. I know. It's amazing. I'm kind of thrilled that I'm just a little bit older. I know, yeah, but it's so close to being birthday twins. I say it's close enough. Here we are. We've made it to the end. I think we've spent like 5 minutes or more on this puzzle. Briefcase 46534868. Man, there's nothing. So you can look at the... Yeah, that's later though. Lessons in chess. Oh, but his briefcase is in here. Ooh. Okay, but we do have enough stuff to go explore another part of the house. So that is what we shall do. Carl is funny in Captive Curse. When you meet him, he talks like someone bugged his office. I know. We have a huge monster problem here. There is no monster here, Fräulein. Oops. And boop, there we go. I love there's a fly in the spider's web. It's great. Take that. Oh, I've got that. For those that saw the Sonny's Gift short film I did, you'll know I have Charlie's term paper from the game. This is the one I stole from Haunted Mansion. It's great. Yeah. You can use the map in Scarlet Hand as well. That is true. Yes, very true. There we go. That's the artwork for the El Diablo. The same poster that's hanging in the saloon, which we will look at later. Great King Chinese Restaurant. San Francisco. Dear Mom and Dad, sorry I haven't written in a while, but things have really been busy. I'm working now, fixing up an old house. I'm learning a lot, and I'm very proud of the work I'm doing. I'm still in between places, so I'll let you know what my address is once I settle down. Say hi to Grandpa, or Grandma. Charlie. Mom and Dad, 1914. Oh, that's the first year of the war. That's fascinating that they chose that number. Whatever. You stole a physical object from the game? What sorcery did you perform? Well, Sonny gave me a little thing that allowed me to pull objects from the game. It's amazing. It's amazing. Hometowns in Iowa. That is not an Iowa zip code. Those Chinese food boxes are reused in Ghost Dogs. And like, they are! It's so true. They totally are. Yeah, that is something that I think... There's so many cool, like, Nancy Drew props I would love to have in real life. Like, this would be kind of cool to have. These keys would be amazing to have in real life. Even this, like the sheet thing. Yeah, there's just so many cool things that I'm just such a huge fan of. Whoops. I would take so much stuff. Oh, seriously. I want to try Cocoa Kringle. Yeah, exactly, right? I know. I wish I could do that in real life, too. It just... Oh, it'd be so awesome. It'd be so awesome. Oops. Jason, thank you. It's 4 a.m. You're in France. Whoa! Jason, go to bed. Thank you so much for hanging out, Jason. I hope you have a lovely night, man. And we'll see you soon. Oh, geez. 4 a.m. and you're in France. Oh. Au revoir. Holy cow. Oh, man. Catch you on another stream, indeed. Thank you so much, Jason. Appreciate it. Man, oh man, oh man. Okay, well let's go to bed. There's a weird speaker behind the thing. Not a fan of it. Cocoa Kringles are so good. I wish I had the opportunity to have more. I totally would. If Her Interactive ever sold them, they would be the biggest seller in the world. They go crazy. It's 3:30 in the morning. Okay, sorry Nancy. I'll give you a bit of time to like. Oh no! I want not one. I want this. Jason should come back for Dan. Yeah, exactly. He should co-host with me for Dan. He'll translate everything. Woo! Leave the mansion now. Now this art, I think, was drawn by John Hayashi. I think this was the first game that he worked on, and this is the some of the art that he did for the game. It was John Hayashi. What a great name that is. And he also has the Hayashi Burger named after him in Last Train to Blue Moon Canyon. Fire! Oh, we can grab the fire extinguisher or like liquids. And we grab the fire extinguisher. John Hayashi's first project. Yes. Where's Benoit Blanc when we need him? Yeah. Exactly. Oh. What did everybody think about the Glass Onion movie?
In the house, and none of them can figure out what caused the fire. Maybe I should take Lewis's advice and cut my losses before it's too late.
Oh, she beat you to it, Andrew.
He has a client who might want to buy the place. Someone with more experience and money to finish all of the renovations.
What did the fire department say?
They think the fire was caused by sparks from the fireplace, since it doesn't have a screen. And I specifically told Charlie to buy one. How could he have forgotten? No, I am bound and determined to stick with this house no matter what. Nothing can drive me away. I don't care if it's fires, earthquakes, or Mr. Valdez.
Here it is, here it is.
King of ghosts.
How did you find Charlie?
He just showed up one day.
What a sad
really odd.
dialogue line that is.
Abby and I were in the basement talking about hiring someone to help us. 20 minutes later, the doorbell rang and there stood Charlie, looking for work.
Loved it even better than Knives Out. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, to me, Glass Onion was a little obvious. A little too obvious. And it was fun. But yeah, I personally much preferred the first one over Glass Onion.
How do you know Lewis?
He stopped by one day to introduce himself. He seemed awfully curious about our property, but he's an antique dealer specializing in the Victorian period. He's been extremely helpful advising us on authentic decor.
I can see you're busy. I'll let you go.
Bye.
Andrew almost pulled the secret of the old clock and burned down the Lilac Inn in real life. What a legend. Hold on, what time is it now? Oh, it's 1. I went to bed at an early time to avoid Lewis. Being obvious was the point, though. Yeah. But it was just like a little bit painfully obvious. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Go up and say it's missing an eye? Okay, sounds good. I will do just that. I haven't heard that dialogue line in so long. Oops.
It's missing an eye.
It's missing an eye. Eye. The eye be missing. There you go. Oh, anything for you, Alyssa. Anything for you. Okay. Nancy's alarm gives me PTSD. Have you guys seen Gab Smolder's playthrough of, I think it was Haunted Mansion, where she said the exact same thing? Because she had an alarm that it did the same noise. I guess you owe Emily a few pies. Exactly.
Aha! That's it.
Lewis, are you in there?
I'll be right there.
Such a great dialogue scene. It's so weird. Aha! That's it. Lewis, are you in there? I'll be right there. Oh, Sassy Detective 5253, welcome to the stream. How's it going? I didn't know this closed on you. That's new to me. Okay, so this is, what did I say it was? 4653. 4653. 4868. 4868. Ba-ba-da. My name is Wingtang. When I was just 19, I worked as a grader on the Transcontinental Railroad and saw the two great railroads meet at the Golden Spike. I came back to San Francisco in 1871 and worked as a chef. What's a chef? For Miss Applegate for many years at the Hotel Chinois. And then at the Golden Gardenia, which we called Gumbo Foo. I remember the great earthquake and how it shook the tall buildings like stacks of rice. The great fire destroyed so many buildings and people. We had an earthquake here a little while ago, actually. And we never get earthquakes. Oh, close the... Because here's the thing about our location, right? Is that... Rick Arlen! Back with a vengeance! Is that, we usually get a lot of snow every year, and so when this earthquake happened, we thought there was just snow falling off the roof, but it was loud and big, and we're like, what was that? And then we thought, oh, maybe a tree fell over and hit like the house or something, and some people thought that like a car hit their building or their house or whatever. Turns out the earthquake was, I think, a 3.9 magnitude earthquake, and it was felt down in Oregon. Whatever the state is that's just below us. And it's not Washington, it's the one that's over. I think it's over. Or maybe it's in Washington that it was felt. I could not tell you. But it was felt down in the States, which is crazy. Oh, chat. I'm just not caught up. Want to watch Gab Smolders more, but somehow every time I see her online streaming, she's playing a scary game. Yeah, no, you gotta, yeah. I just watch her replays. I love watching her play scary games. Her and Jacksepticeye, I love. Yeah. If you watch Half Moon Joe's play through these games, I am not a big fan of Half Moon Joe. I just can't get into his style. So yeah, a Nerdy Geek Gamer. Her friend is actually her boyfriend. That was what are playing Castle Malloy with her, and that was Jacksepticeye. Oh, you've been here? Oh, Sassy Detective, I'm so sorry I didn't say hello to you earlier. I can hide and spy and steal in a library. Woodsea Thrush, welcome to the stream. I know, it's such a great scene, isn't it? Should do the second chance, the culprit style. Okay, I'll do the second chance for sure. I don't want to see you, Serena. No, Rory, don't go. I love you. I don't want to see you, Serena. That's so good. Get my agent on the phone now. Don't care for Half Moon or Gab. Really? Oh, I love Gab Smolders. Because to me, she really just... Oh, I just love the way that she plays the games. And she really tries to do everything herself. It's amazing. Jacksepticeye played Castle Malloy with Gab Smolders. And holy cow, that was an amazing stream. Because he was just ripping the game apart when it came to the Irish side of things. Because apparently Donal is not Donal, it's Donal. And I just, yeah, anyways. Yeah. Rosewise, welcome to the stream. How's it going? How's your day been? What's going on?
How are the tiles coming along?
I'm all finished, but you should know what I found.
I'm
Ventax.
sure it's very interesting. But unless it's really important, I've got other things to worry about. Let's see. If you're any good
Yeah,
at
Kelly,
finding
it's so
things,
good,
there's
isn't
a
it?
dumbwaiter in the hallway that's not working.
What I love is when they get to the part where they're shearing the sheep. Their reactions are priceless.
I already fixed it. Sort of.
You have? Well then, I don't have anything for you to do right now. Why don't you take a break? There are a lot of nooks and crannies to explore.
Nukes.
Maybe someone else could use your help.
Do you know what gumbo foo means?
No, not that I can remember.
Oh, Andrew and Alyssa throwing shade at each other.
I can see
Whoa.
I'll let you go.
Both
Bye.
Justified. That's the best part. That is the best part. Oh my goodness gracious me. That is amazing. PJ Salt does not exist on YouTube, unfortunately. Oh, that was so funny.
Hi, Nancy. I can't believe we had a fire. I can't believe it. I bet Charlie was down there before it started.
Why do you say that?
Because he's always around.
Gumbo
at the
foo
scene
is
of
not a
these
real thing.
accidents.
It's very
I
true.
told
It's
Rose
very
to
true.
fire
It's not
him,
real.
But she won't listen to me.
Seems like Her Interactive tries to cater to Markiplier because they wanted to play the Nancy Drew games.
I found out how you rigged the seance table with a projector. That was a pretty good show you gave.
Okay, so I staged part of the seance.
Gumbo is a
But
thing, and
that
Gumbo
still
is
doesn't
very
mean
good.
this place isn't
Absolutely.
haunted. Seances were very popular
if
during
you
the
put-
Victorian era, and I plan to entertain our guests with them. It'll be a great way to promote the place.
If you put tofu in gumbo, does it become gumbo foo? Is that a thing? Or if you did gumbo flavored tofu, is that gumbo foo?
Have you been creating these
Maybe.
accidents to help your promotion?
Of course not. I've had nothing to do with these accidents. They cost us both time and money. If you want to find out who's behind the accidents, ask our resident handyman.
You can't find gumbo where you're from. Oh, that's too bad. Oh, gumbo is banging. Why doesn't Her use real facts in their games? Oh, they do. Just inventing gumbo foo. Make some good brainwaves there. That's what I'm saying. Authentic gumbo is amazing. I've never had proper gumbo from Louisiana. Maybe one day, but as of right now, won't be happening. gumbo for you.
Do you mean Charlie?
Ugh, it's clear to me that Charlie's totally responsible for the accidents. Who else could it have been?
Sleuth
He's
Professor,
a
that's
really
totally
nice
fair.
kid, but
Totally
he has
fair.
no idea what he's doing. Unfortunately, Rose doesn't want to fire him. And there's something suspicious about him.
How long have you known Rose?
A couple of years. She has good business sense.
Oh,
but
I
think
love
she needs to
jambalaya.
think more about advertising.
So good.
Otherwise, we're just like all the other B&Bs in this town, and believe me, there's plenty of them.
So fun little fact, by the way. This works. I think I mentioned this in the last stream or the last 2 streams. I think for the first 9 games, if you do a single left click on this like scroll bar, then it will incrementally lower itself. If you do a single right click, then it will incrementally raise itself. It's a fun little thing. Or you can just hold down and. But yeah,
Do you know much about Lewis? It must be great having your own expert on
Fun little fact.
Victorians.
He owns Chandler Interiors, a very reputable antique store. I'm sure his clients will be quite interested in our bed and breakfast once they hear about our resident ghost.
I heard someone crying in the hallway. Was that you?
I told you the spirits were interested in you. Was it a woman crying?
Yes, it was. How did you know?
It must be one of our phantom residents.
Kalina, thanks so much for hanging out. Have a lovely rest of your night. Have a lovely evening. Have a lovely whatever. Yeah. Thanks so much for hanging out, and we'll see you soon. So tomorrow is Friday, so probably Monday.
Do you know who this phantom could be?
Well, it wasn't me crying out there.
Does Charlie live around here?
I'm not sure. He said he's between apartments. I think he said he's staying with friends until he can find a place of his own.
Is Charlie from the Bay Area?
I don't know. You might want to ask Rose. He doesn't talk much about his private life.
It's already
Between
Friday here, yeah.
apartments? That seems kind of odd.
Not for San Francisco. Rents are really high, and there are so many kids thinking they can find cheap housing out here. It's sad to say, but a lot of them end up on the streets.
You mentioned Charlie was suspicious. How so?
The other day, I was down in the basement working for over an hour, and suddenly he sneaks up on me. I bet he was down there the whole time, watching me.
I'll let you get back to what you were doing.
Ta-ta for now.
Ta-ta for now. Right. Let's go talk to the big man. The man downstairs.
Hey, Nancy.
Charlie
There's
Murph.
been another accident.
Oh, there's
Gotta
so
believe me, I
many
didn't have
things.
anything to do with
Jeez.
it. I just hope Rose doesn't blame me for this one.
Rose mentioned the fire screen you were supposed to get.
But I did buy it. Lewis told me that it was
Yeah,
the
I
wrong
would. That's
type
totally
and said
true,
he'd
yeah.
get another one, so I returned it.
Rent everywhere is so expensive. So, Professor, your birthday's coming up. Oh, you have a seafood feast right on. That's awesome.
And that's all there is to it?
Everyone thinks I'm causing these accidents because I was always the last one there, but I had nothing to do with them. I can tell you this. There's something unusual going on in this house.
So, do you have any proof?
I'd better not say any more. Sorry.
Have you met Lewis Chandler? What do you know about him?
He's an antique dealer, I think. I guess he does consulting work for Rose, like on Victorian furnishings and stuff.
How do you like working for Abby?
She's not bad. She can be a little weird. I think she gets on Rose's nerves sometimes.
What do you mean?
She always does a disappearing act whenever Rose needs her to do some work. And I think Rose has sort of had it, you know?
Abby thinks the house is haunted. Do you?
I'm not sure. Let's just say I wouldn't rule it out. But that's Abby's department, not mine.
Charlie, I found this diskette. I think it's yours.
Yeah, what a
I was
weird
wondering
delivery
where
of
it
that
was.
line, too.
Thanks a lot, Nancy.
it's
Luckily, I had
it's
a
so
backup
weird.
at the school.
I found this diskette. I think it's yours. It's like... oh, God, it's so bad.
It must be an interesting paper you're writing.
I just started to write it, so I don't know very much about the robbery. It's hard to separate fact from fiction, especially when most of the
Oh,
information is
sassy
based
detective.
on
That'd be so cool. Totally. Caitlin Gent. Oh, Caitlin, have you been here for a little while? Because if I have, I'm so sorry I haven't said hello to you. Welcome to the stream. How's it going? Too cool to say floppy disk. Exactly. I know.
Whatever happened to the
Diskette.
gold?
Nobody knows. Some historians say that the bank faked the robbery to collect the insurance money.
Was it El Diablo who stole the gold? Or someone else?
It was definitely El Diablo, but no one knows who he was. In my opinion, El Diablo never existed. He was a composite of different outlaws from that era.
Who was the last person you saw in the parlor before the fire?
I've been working mostly in the basement, but I think I saw Abby go through those papers right before the fire.
Had you come across any hidden passageways down here?
And all this talk about like what happened before the fire, I cannot wait to play Alibi and Ashes
I'll
again.
let you get back to your renovation.
Oh, I love that game
Bye.
so much. Alibi and Ashes. What's everyone's thoughts on Alibi and Ashes? I personally love that game.
This is Emily.
Hi, Emily. It's Nancy Drew.
Top 10 right on.
I haven't heard from you in ages. How's Hannah in River Heights? You're not in San Francisco, are you, my dear?
I love this delivery too.
Actually, I am.
Actually, I am. Rather than actually, I am.
Rose Green.
Actually, I
Owner of
am.
This wonderful old Victorian mansion. She wants to open up a bed and breakfast.
Who is Emily?
Seems to be
Emily
the trend these days.
Foxworth, I think her last
I'll
name
bet
is.
You're staying in the Haight-Ashbury district.
Ashes in top 5. First scene of Alibi and Ashes freaks me out. Oh, it's so good though. Phobia Fire. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, that's totally fair, Maggie. Totally fair. You find it dreadfully boring. Oh, really interesting. Yeah, I've heard a few people say the same thing. I personally love it.
I'm not sure. The place
I
is
love
located
Alibi
on
and Ashes.
California
Alibi
Lane.
and Ashes a lot.
4653, I think, is the number.
You know, you're lucky you caught me at home. I've been traveling most of these days, but after that crazy tour of Egypt. By the way, riding a camel is not as easy as it looks. My editor gave me an assignment right here in town. It'll be on the Dragons of San Francisco.
Love Saw and Cap so much. Ash got built up, and I think the hype kind of made my expectations too high. Oh, that's fair. I really love Saw. Don't really love Cap. Really love Ash. Personally. It's just me. That's just me.
I hope you won't be riding them. What were you doing in Egypt?
What are you doing in Egypt then?
The usual.
Hey,
Pyramids, bazaars, the Sphinx.
the Sphinx.
What are you up to, Nancy?
Like, sound a
Where'd
little
you
more
go?
enthusiastic,
Is there
why don't you?
anything I can help you out with?
Can you
Pyramids,
tell me about the
bazaars,
Chinese writing system?
Sphinx.
I seem to come across a lot of Chinese symbols.
Oh, it doesn't surprise
Really
me.
reminds me of
Chinese have
Roma
been
from
an
the
important part
Hoobs.
of San Francisco history for over
I
100
actually
years.
cannot say I know
The
what you're
symbols
talking
are
about.
called Hanzi, and each one represents a particular thing, or an idea, or an action. You find them all
Yes,
over on
Legend of the
business
Crystal Skull is one of my
cards, takeout
favorites. I
cartons,
cannot wait to play that one.
artwork.
Yeah, I think they should have finished mid the way it was going to be finished and then change things over. Rather than deciding like halfway through that they're going to change things. Like that part really
Have you heard of that
still
guy
doesn't sit
dealer
right with me.
named Louis Chandler?
Nope, never heard of him.
Have you ever come across hidden rooms in Victorian mansions?
No. But I've read that many houses were only partially rebuilt after the Great Earthquake, closing off damaged rooms from the rest of the house.
Do you know
Dreamy
what
Lynn,
the
welcome to
word
the stream. How's it going?
Gung Fu mean?
How you doing today?
Sounds Chinese
Or
to
tonight,
me.
I guess.
Why don't you ask everyone what they think it means? It may have something to do with the house. In the meantime, I'll ask my friends about it. Gumbo Fu.
Do you know where Yerba Buena
Not
town
feeling
is?
too great?
That's what San
Oh,
Francisco was
sorry to
called
hear
back
that.
during the Spanish
doing
colonial
all right.
period, but
I'm
no
doing
one
all right,
calls it
thank
that
you.
anymore.
Hope you feel better soon.
Tell me about the Spanish and San Francisco.
Oh, you could write a book on that. The Spanish were the first Europeans to settle this area during the 1700s, and it stayed that way until after the Mexican-American War when it was handed over to the United States. It couldn't have happened at a better time because gold
Getting
was
blood
discovered
work.
outside
Oh,
the
yeah,
city
that'll
not
do
more
it.
than 2 years later.
That'll do it. For sure.
With all of that gold around, I'd imagine there's a lot of buried treasure in this town.
Yeah, you'd think that, but I've never heard of any in San Francisco, except for Treasure Island out in the bay. But that's named after the book, not some legend.
Do you know anything about Valdez?
I don't think so.
X-rays make you sick for the day. Wow, that's really interesting. I've never had, I mean, personally, I've never had any side effects from X-rays, so that's really interesting to hear.
I should get going. Goodbye, Emily.
Call
Excuse me.
anytime.
Okay, now, excuse me. I'm so sorry, guys. That was probably the worst thing you had to hear. I should get better at muting myself while I cough and hack away. It's... What? Shouldn't he be here? What time is it? What the... What in the name? Hold on. Oh, never mind. Oh, noon to 5. And look at it. It's like 2:45. So what the... Get me that back away. Jeez. Mental app. Did you not export everything in his briefcase? I thought I did. I know I definitely looked at the Gumbo Fu book. There he is.
Nancy, what a shame to have lost those papers. And to think that we almost lost the house. Rose is very fortunate to have you here.
What I think happened is that I think this room and the parlor are connected sort of behind the scenes, I guess, if that makes sense. And so I think because I was still in the parlor, I had to leave and then come back for it to show up. That's for him to show up. That's my guess. Can't believe you've done these. Can't believe you've done this.
Did you hear anything in the parlor before the fire started?
No, I'm afraid not. I'm
Well,
somewhat
I've heard-
isolated here. With these thick walls, I barely hear anything.
When I first heard of Smashing Pumpkins, I had no idea it was a band. That's totally fair. Totally fair. It's not a food. I'm smashing pumpkins like it's November 1st.
Were the papers very valuable?
Not for my purposes, no. But they must have had some sentimental value.
We don't actually do anything with our pumpkins because before we get the chance to, the deer here have already eaten all of them. It's mental. It's so annoying, actually.
What kind of antique store do you own?
It's a gallery, not a store.
It's a gallery,
It's
not a
called
store.
Chandler Interiors, specializing in the Victorian period. I have clients from all over the world, and if I don't have what they're looking for, I find it.
Was this house once a hotel?
That's hard to say. The house has been renovated many times, but several of its original features, such as the saloon and staircase, seem to indicate that it may have been a hotel. Unfortunately, there are no records on this house before 1906.
Do you know why the fireplace in the parlor didn't have a screen?
No, I don't. No, I remember. I was to purchase an antique fire screen, but never found a suitable match. I feel just terrible. I must apologize to Rose about this.
Yeah,
Do
you
think Rose
should.
should sell the house?
I leave that decision up to her. She's put an extraordinary amount of time and money into it, and I'm not sure if she can afford what it'll take to complete the renovations. But whatever her decision, I will assist her however I can.
Oh, excuse me. More of a country music fan yourself, right on. I always enjoy a little bit of country music. Not that much, a little bit. Heard him closing the door, you're on the phone. Yeah, exactly, yeah. That was him, I think. I run a school, not a vegetable stand. This bit always has confused me. Sorry, this bit has always confused me. Those papers were old, right? Pre-earthquake, so they would have been valuable to Lewis even if he wanted to frame Charlie. We can look at those papers before they get burnt, so I'm not 100% sure. Maybe we'll have to go take another look. If I was going to make Nancy Giroux's Midnight in Salem, I would travel to Salem, Massachusetts and get all my game ideas for my visit. Oh, yeah. Yes, to Massachusetts, indeed. Absolutely.
Do you know what gumbo foo means?
Where did you hear that?
I came across it in a book.
No doubt the book I have locked in my briefcase. I thought someone had been in there. I think I'll need to have a word with Rose about this.
Nancy, I'm ashamed of you.
Cheers.
Everyone in this
Cheers,
house
Rose.
expects some degree of privacy, and you have obviously violated that trust. Your behavior is completely unacceptable. No arguments. I cannot stand to have someone so inconsiderate in my house. I've arranged for Abby to drop you off at the airport. I'm sorry it has to work out this way. Goodbye.
That's just unfortunate then, isn't it?
Ah, Nancy. What a shame to have lost those papers.
Oh,
And to think that we almost
my
lost the house.
word.
Rose is very fortunate to have
It
you
got
here.
rid of
Do you know
all
what
of my
gumbo
progress.
foo means?
Where did you hear that?
I read about it in a magazine.
I see.
Abby,
As I
welcome to the
recall,
stream. How you
it
doing?
means House of Great
How's it going?
Books. After the
Been to
Great
say them on Halloween a
Earthquake,
few
many
times. It's
books and
wild. Oh, I'm
documents were
sure.
stored in
I'm so
private
sure,
homes
yeah.
To save them from the fires. The Chinese called those houses gumbo fu.
So Abby catching me freaked me out. Oh yeah, totally. Yeah, that was always a scary thing. It's so good. How rude. Okay.
I won't keep you any longer.
Thank you, Nancy.
I know, yeah, Casey, I completely agree. I completely agree. Haven't had that happen to me in quite a while. That's another one of my favorite ones there. Is it?
Hello.
I can see you're busy. I'll let you go.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, I think we should be all set up for for the final puzzle. Just to be safe. When you get to the newer Nancy Drew games, do you plan to beat it in one stream or make separate streams? That is a good question. I'm not too sure. We'll see how things go. Oops. Yeah, I'm not too sure yet. I'm not sure what people will prefer if we just bang through it in one stream.
Hello.
I can see you're busy. I'll let you go.
Goodbye.
Because if we do it in more than one stream, I calculated it. If we do one game per stream, once a week, then we can get it done before I go to Europe in the fall. However, if we have to break some of the streams up, then we've got to finish it. We got to take about a 3 to 4 week hiatus and then get back to it again. Nancy Poo. Why did I just come back in here? That was completely unnecessary. I am going to Europe. Yes! It's going to be awesome. It's going to be so sick. Yeah, it's a the trip that I've been wanting to make for a while, and I'm so glad I finally get to make it. I want to go up and talk to I see you. I want to talk to Abby. Oh, look at that. It's the woman.
Hello.
Do you know what gumbo foo means?
Gumbo foo? I love gumbo. What kind of gumbo
Oh,
is
were you
gumbo
the
foo?
only person I didn't ask about Gumbo Foo?
I'll let you get back to
Oh,
what you're
or
doing.
maybe I didn't ask
Have a
Charlie about it
celestial
either.
day.
Unreal. Maybe I didn't ask Charlie about it. Did I ask Charlie about it? I can't remember. Oh my, you know what? Just to be safe. Oh, wow. San. fam. Where are you going? I'm going to Denmark, to Norway, Germany, England, Ireland, and Scotland. It's going to be amazing. Do the later, longer games in junior mode? Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. Where am I from? I'm from Canada. I currently am in British Columbia, Canada. Might go to Europe this year. Husband has never been, and we're trying to find the right time. Nice. JP Jammin, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. How's it going? What is suggested you named it Gumbo Foo? Yeah.
Hi, Nancy.
I thought about it.
Do you know what the words
But then I didn't want to.
Gumbo Foo mean?
I'm not sure. I've never heard that before.
Holy smokes, it's a lot. Oh, yeah.
Your renovation.
I'll be here if you need me.
Do you have family in Scotland? No, I do not. I've got, I think, ancestry in Scotland. I think on my dad's side, way back somewhere, we're from Scotland, but yeah. But yeah, it is gonna be a lot. Yes, we're gonna start in Norway. I'm gonna visit my cousins there, and then we're gonna go down to Denmark, then to Germany, then up to England, and then Ireland and Scotland. We'll figure that out. When I say we, it's gonna be me and my friends, and then I'll depart at some point to go and have my own adventure on my own. It's gonna be awesome. Oh, you're in Canada too, Abby. Right on. That's awesome. Yeah, this was kind of a spur of the moment thing, because there's a tour that you can do at the Lego house, which is really cool. You get a tour of the Lego house, you get a tour of the family house of the founder of Lego, and you get to tour the Lego factory, which is so cool. Places that you just, as a regular public citizen, don't get to go to regularly.
I'm glad you dropped by. You know, I
It's
wanted
so
to tell
cool.
you that you'll be alone in the house.
Watch
for
out for
a
the
while.
monster, yeah.
Everyone is going to the Winter Festival, and Charlie's studying for finals. I also took down one of the tapestries in your room for dry cleaning, and what was the other thing? Oh, a messenger dropped off a letter for you. I put it in your room.
I can see you're busy. I'll let you go.
Bye.
Learning the Irish language right now. It's a dream ship. Oh, fantastic. Woodsea Thrush. Have you seen The Banshees of Inisherin? You've got to watch it if you haven't. It's on Disney Plus, and it's so good. It's so good. A little over half Scottish according to Ancestry. Oh, right on. Real doing well. Have clean to do so. Have to lurk. Good luck with the game. Thanks so much, JP Jammin. Have fun with your cleaning. And appreciate you lurking around. Went to Ireland almost 20 years ago. It's gorgeous. All of Europe is cool. Yeah, totally. I'll tell you, I've got a list of Nancy Drew places I want to go. So I want to go to Glasgow for Silent Spy. I want to go to Blackmore in Essex for Blackmore, obviously. And I want to go to any castle in Ireland, any castle in Germany. I think Loch Ness is a real place, and I want to go there as well. I think. No, I want to go there, but I think it's a real place. That's what I'm trying to say. Lurking while you're playing The Sims 2. Oh, right on. You're really tired. I don't blame it. It is getting a bit late, so I don't blame you at all. Yes, because I haven't heard of it. Oh, you've gotta watch. Banshees of Inisherin. It's so good. Loch Ness is a real place. Okay, it's what I thought. Yeah, tells you like that. Yeah, that's how much I know about that part of the world. It's really quite fascinating. My lack of knowledge. Nancy Drew. Hasta luego. Okay, here we go. Final puzzle. Have all my DC vlogs mentioned. Yeah, that's right. I love DC. I went to DC back in 2018, and I loved it. I thought it was so cool. Okay, rat, ox, tiger, dragon. Sorry, rat, ox, tiger, rabbit, dragon. Rat, ox, tiger, rabbit, dragon, snake, horse, goat, monkey, rooster. Snake, horse, harbor, goat, monkey, rooster, dog, boar. Oh, yeah, I want to go to Washington. I would love to go to Washington this summer. I think I'm going to go next year, though. Yeah, I would love to do that. That'd be so cool. If you do that, I hope you make some vlogs of it. That'd be awesome to see. Okay, so for this puzzle, we need this. And then we need, I think, this one. Yep. And then we need... oh, this one down here. That one. Four-sided box loses its border. And the moon sleeps and the sun plays. The king of the sky will shine its rays. Da, 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 da. Oh, I think I screwed up the king stuff. I think this is the king. So loud. I want to go on an indie trip sometime to a conference, or yeah, I would love to go to the Nancy Drew convention. That'd be so cool. I just simply can't afford it most times. Yeah, and I want to go to down to Washington, Seattle, Bellevue area. Sam, welcome to the stream. How's it going? First time joining a stream on this channel. Well, this is an exciting time. Thank you so much, Sam, for joining. How you doing? There is a Nancy Drew convention. If you look up, I think it's ndsleuths.com. Or Nancy Drew Sleuths, they host a convention like every year, and they've got them planned like 5 years in advance. It's amazing. Went to Arizona back in 2019, and the Secret of Shadow Ranch vibes were insane. Yes, Sarah, absolutely. Went to DC with my family once. It was freezing because we left the day after Christmas. Okay, fair enough. Got separate from my sister. Really tried to catch a subway though. Oh my word, it's like Home Alone. I'll travel this summer too because I keep finding some Airbnbs I'm in love with. Oh, right on. Sidekick, welcome to the stream. How's it going? Watch any of Cozy Nancy Drew videos? No, I have not. I've seen like clips, but not full videos now. Have I ever seen the Nancy Drew show? No, it's on my list of things to watch though, for sure. Nancy Drew murder mystery LARP thing. I don't know if it's related. I don't think it is related, but I could be wrong. Lit like 3 pieces of jewelry. So underwhelming. My dearest Elizabeth. I could have never... Really? I could never really... Oh my goodness. Never fully. You know what? I just can't even bother. That hurts my head to read that.
Something's missing here.
Oh, I have to click on it. Okay. Her play through this game is great. Is it good? Okay, cool. Good to know. I'm doing good, Sidekick. How you doing, man? How's your day been? Yeah, I've heard it's really good, Dreamy. I do want to watch it. It is definitely on my list of things to watch. Been pretty average. Oh yeah? In a good way or bad way? Just like kind of chilling out or not having a lot of fun? Press enter too much. Haha, that's all good. That is all good. Okay, I gotta remember how this looks here. In a good way. Okay, perfect. Okay. I think I've only done this on Senior Detective once. Okay, now this needs to go down here. Let's just try and do the top bit first here. So this... Yeah. No, we have to do the bottom first because the top bit is the one that has the empty spot. Which means this has to come down. There, those two have to go down there, right? There we go. I know, yeah, Kalina does love slider puzzles. I enjoy them too. I just have to think about them when I'm doing them. Really give my head a shake. Shoot, this has to go over there, doesn't it? Darn it! Okay. Holy cow, we're making progress here. Oh, Jasmine Berg, welcome to the stream. How's it going? How you doing? Yeah, Fox and Geese, I really enjoyed that one too. We should go to a Nancy Drew convention. I would love to go. I really would. Yeah, that would be so awesome. I put my food away. Ellie just disappeared. Oh. You're good? Okay, perfect. That's awesome. Great to hear. This needs to go there. Hey! That was so accidental. Nice. Wow. Sweet. So accidental. Oh, I'm just insane when it comes to Nancy Drew puzzles. Well, before we check that out, we are going to do one thing very quickly. One thing that must always be done. Oh, I find that very amusing. I find that very amusing. There is an alternate ending. Yeah, absolutely. With through the cheat menu. Yeah. I don't know who that was. I'm pretty sure it was an early render of Abby, but I also think it was Maddie Jensen's head, because Connie Watson's head shows up in a very similar Easter egg in Stay Tuned for Danger. I don't know how to activate it, but I know you can get to it through the cheat menu. So it's something. It's definitely something. I don't want to go in there. I want to grab this. I want to go this way. Turn around. My favorite Nancy Drew game is Last Train to Blue Moon Canyon.
On it all along.
Too bad no one will ever find out about it.
Too bad indeed.
Louis?
I knew it. There must be over $1 million in here.
I've got to stop him before he gets away.
Well, someone requested that we don't stop him. So we won't.
So long, losers.
And you just let him get away?
Yeah, I
There
did.
was nothing I could do.
I'm sure there was something you could have done to stop him. Well, you probably had to act fast and
No,
didn't
that's all
have
good,
enough
Dreamy.
time.
That's all
I
good.
guess this mystery's solved. Unfortunately, the bad guy got away. This time.
This time.
I've got to stop him before he gets away.
They actually play that animation twice in a row. It's kind of funny.
What? Hey! Hey! Hey!
Could have moved,
Get
Nancy.
me
Yeah.
out of here!
Dear Bess, I'm just about finished with my renovation work and counting out all of those gold coins. Lewis was behind all of the accidents, hoping to pressure Rose into selling the house so he could find the treasure himself. Although Rose and Abby may not have a legal right to the gold, the bank the coins were stolen from will still give them a reward for finding it. The house also has gotten a lot of publicity with all of the news stories, and the place is booked solid for the first month of its opening. I guess a haunted bed and breakfast with hidden treasures is all the rage these days, even if there are no such things as ghosts. I think.
I love that little buzz.
Nancy.
Oh, this is a very short game. Absolutely. I could have done it faster, but I was too interested in talking to you guys instead. Still in the creepy stare. Yeah, exactly. Even if Lewis did manage to get away, he would still be caught if he tried to exchange the gold for money. That is very true. The only solution is to drop an entire chandelier on the man. That's why he hears the creaky stairs with another chandelier coming down. I know, yeah, that's very true too. There was nothing I could do except drop a whole chandelier on him, but it killed him. But yeah, he should have died, absolutely. Nancy's unhinged in the earlier games. Absolutely. Has anyone been to a haunted hotel? No, but I've been to a hotel that was so old in 2018 that it had a box TV. So gross. Hold on. Just gonna turn this down a little bit here. It is over. It's over. Game's over. But we're doing Royal Tower next week. So it's exciting. Anyways. Just because the game's over does not mean that the stream is over. Because I did say I was going to show the artwork for the El Diablo poster. I think it's in here. Oh yeah, there it is. Yeah, there it is. That's the one. We'll do that. And we'll do that. And then, if we go to... Let's just try this. Let's go... And then we'll go... Diablo. And then we'll go... Okay. This one. Okay. What in the name? So that... that didn't work. Hold on, let's turn on a bit of music. Hey, there we go. There's something. Wrong game, but I don't care. Anyways, I don't know where... Been to a ghost town. Oh, right on. Stays at Tube TV. That's sweet. Next stream on Monday. No, next stream will be next Thursday, which would be Thursday, February 23rd. Yeah, Sidekick, you can watch the STFD stream. It's in the archive. If you go to the live tab on my YouTube channel. So I don't know why it's not showing up, but you know what? I'm just gonna do this instead. We'll just do that, and then we'll go down to here. There it is. There's the art. That is it right there. So this is the one that hangs in the saloon. And they took the same artwork and just put it in the book about the gold heists that Charlie has in his little secret room there. So yeah, that's what that is. It's not too bad. Feels like 2016. I know. Might miss next stream. Because I have a meeting. Oh no. Well, there'll be plenty more to come to anyways. I wonder if El Diablo and Dirk Valentine knew each other. Twisted the same person. Yeah. Well, that was fun, guys. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. That was fun. That was really a good stream. But next week, you know what we're gonna do, guys? No, I'll do it later. Never mind. Never mind. I was just gonna get the stream all set up for Royal Tower, but we'll keep it Haunted Mansion for now. So thank you guys so much for hanging out. So much fun to see you guys and chat and talk Nancy Drew and all that good stuff next week. So February 23rd at 7 p.m. Mountain Time, 6 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Eastern, we'll be playing Nancy Drew Treasure in the Royal Tower. Thanks guys so much, and we'll see you next week. Bye! Woodsea Thrush, thanks so much for the donation. That's so kind of you. You did not need to do that. Oh, hold on. Oh, I don't have it. Oh, no. I don't have any. Oh, okay. Well, there is supposed to be a thing that shows up, but it didn't show up. Wood, thanks so much. Have a great evening. Cheers.